NASA engineers assess extraterrestrial life potential July 24, 2019. Want to know how some NASA engineers think about extraterrestrial life and UFOs? NASA engineers assess extraterrestrial life potential. NASA's U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama is more than just a monument to aerospace history and interactive exhibits. The facility houses former and current NASA engineers who are currently working to take the next step in space exploration. As the theme of UFOs moves deeper into the mainstream, it's always good to have a professional perspective on one of the most disconcerting issues of all time, and some people at NASA won't run away if there's extraterrestrial life. Craig Sumner spent 25 years at NASA and 17 in the private sector. Sumner worked on the lunar vehicle, the teleoperator retrieval system, the Space Launch System, and other major projects that included some secret Department of Defense projects that focus on things of terrestrial origin. He said, "There are black projects underway that the U.S. government will not discuss." The SR-71 flew for so many years before people knew it. When I was the deputy project manager for the Space Shuttle Outer Tank, I saw many cockpit releases and videos. I saw many things that at first seemed to be something different out there, and through further investigation was something coming from isolation or ice. It was something we saw many times. Andrew Shore shows what he is currently working on. A project that involves a lot of money and moving parts. Mike Dalmonte Sumner, like many in his field, is open to the idea of possible extraterrestrial life, but is waiting for more evidence. He said, "I have always lived by philosophy: if you can bring me some data, and we can analyze it, I can get on board." There is a lot you will find in the industry convinced that there is something out there, and it probably does, but I have not seen it or received evidence of something that did not come from Earth. NASA employees interviewed for this report were unaware of the recent increase in UFO coverage in the media. The UFO Tic Tac / Nimitz and To the Stars Academy, TTSA. After explaining some of the names involved in TTSA, the efforts of former Pentagon officials, and the testimonials of professional pilots in the Nimitz UAP incident, NASA professionals seemed intrigued. Andrew Shore is the current assistant manager of the SLS spacecraft and knows the propulsion. Its current project is partnering large aerospace companies such as Lockheed Martin and Boeing. When shown the video Tic Tac, and presented with the idea that it might possibly be from outside this world, Shore was open to possibilities. Shore said, "It's possible. It would not necessarily be surprising to me that they exist, and there is some evidence of that. Just because we can't understand that doesn't mean it's not possible." But not everyone is open to the idea of advanced civilizations. Holly Griffith works at NASA's Houston Space Center. His resume includes current safety work as an Orion engineer in the environmental system. If these UFOs flying in our sky are not of alien origin, can the U.S. or other military produce these types of advanced craft? She said, "If not alien, I believe that any nation in theory can produce this technology because it is physically possible to produce. Realistically, if another country has this technology and the US has seen it somehow, it probably won't be long before we can reproduce it somehow." The same is true of the EU or any other country alongside the US in terms of technology, which has the resources to fund this research. The work of NASA engineers, scientists and technicians has helped pave the way for the world's Elon Musks and Robert Bigelows, who delight Shore in seeing the inspiration and hard work in all areas to advance human life. For a breakthrough and a better understanding of the universe, it will take many talented, open-minded individuals to propel the pace into space. Shore said, "The space is too big and too infinite for me. It's very hard to believe that there is another life out there that can manifest as UFOs.